Lakers try to do. They try to find Damian Jones on an alley-oop to start the game, but Charlotte, they've done their film work. And at the other end, count it, 45%. Rozier had 21 to lead the Hornets. Here's LeBron coming off of his second consecutive trip.
But he involved early, and this time he just drops down to 3.
It was his 99th triple-double of his career, his 5th this season, and his 26th as a Los Angeles Laker. Elgin Baylor also at 26. Rainbow from Gord's second 10-day contract for the Lakers. He's played well. Boy, he's got some bounce to him, and he's shown it. LeBron with Zeller out on top, brought him way out on side. So it's a little one-on-one show right now with 5 to shoot. Kick it over to Schroeder. On its way, not going to get there. Rebound tapped by Hayward, and here come the Hornets. In the attacking zone, Rozier's going to go all the way. Blocked by Jones. Lead for LeBron, and the King is there to slam it. Chino Hills High School, that's going to go off the foot. Near the JBA, back to high school in Ohio, and here is Hayward all the way. Keith, who has played well in a starting role, now up to 10. Starts this year for Marquise Morris. LeBron from distance. Rozier's got the rebound. He's got a couple of big scoring games this year. LeBron steps in, not only overall, but from the perimeter. Hayward working on Jones inside the cutter. There goes Zeller.
Gordon Hayward, and then Zeller with the dive gets the easy.
Zeller's only played in 22 this year. He's had hip and hand injuries. He's their top rebounder. Schroeder, the ultra quick Dennis Schroeder. Dennis the menace from the baseline.
He freed him up for the 15-footer.
Gordon Hayward, their leading scorer, not by much over Rozier, and that's knocked out of bounds. P.J. Washington now over to LaMelo. LaMelo the bounce, and it's stolen by Schroeder. Turnover by Ball, taken by LeBron. Here he comes in the spin cycle to score. LeBron
spin, hustling back, trying to get back into play, and does.
Washington, that's going to count if it goes. It goes. And Schroeder, a couple of years ago, the 6th man of the year in the NBA. Now a starter for the Lakers. Here he goes all the way to the cup and scores off the glass.
To attack.
Lakers 6th in paint points this year. Ball all the way, throw it up and miss. Rebound taken by Damian Jones. Now to LeBron. LeBron into the attacking 47. With the Lakers up by 1. Early going. James all the way, and he gets 4 of them in the last few games. You know why? His teammates are making shots finally.
I don't care how good of a pass you make. The guy doesn't convert it. You don't get the assist.
That could have been an offensive foul. It's no whistle. They knock down Schroeder for the bucket. Now Schroeder to LeBron. The 2-man game out on top. Again, they continue that with 8 to shoot, and Schroeder lets it fly, and the rebound to Terry Rozier.
Now Schroeder has to guard Zeller, though. They have to make sure they're in help position.
Terry had his birthday yesterday, 27 years of age. Happy birthday to him. And the present, the gift, is to the Lakers as they turn it over. Damian Jones in trouble. He's going to need help. He has it knocked away so he can go into the backcourt. Still 10 to shoot. Morris controls it. Has KCP touched it? Here is Morris on its way. Checking him out over there, and I'm thinking, has he touched the leather yet? Here is LaMelo all the way to score.
Number 5 on that list, Russell Westbrook. He's closing in on those as well, as he's the league leader this year in triple-double.
Stu, he had a huge game tonight. I know you were watching a lot of that. As LeBron, yes, tonight.
There's a lot of offense in that game tonight, too.
Cross court, ball finds Gordon Hayward.
But speaking of triple doubles,
Gordon Hayward in and out. Harbor rate. Yeah, rebound to Marquise Morris.
Julius Randle, former Laker, of course, with the Knicks now, had a triple double tonight with 17 assists. Go ahead, Julius.
A lot of ex-Lakers are playing really good basketball. Jordan Clarkson, Brandon Ingram. Rebound now to Lonzo. That shooting has improved so much. Underneath, look out, Damian Jones, and that's going to count. He's passed all the tests, and he's ready to go. KCP
touched
with the basketball. There you go. Thank goodness. LeBron all the way, hangs in the air. Jones is going to find Caruso. Lakers getting into their action now. Caruso's going to attack over to Jones, and down it goes with the two-hand. Games ago, Lakers had 14 dunks for the game. THT will be in when it's dead, so will Kuz. Laker bench has been phenomenal the last 3 games. We'll get into that specifically in a moment. Out it goes to Hayward. Charlotte, of course, playing the second of a back-to-back, and they lights out on both ends of the floor, and we'll see Trez right now into the game also. Caruso, LeBron's alone, puts his man in the popcorn machine. California, he's going to be playing here tonight and against the Clippers at Staples Center in a couple of days.
You know, he said it was just another game to a degree, but it really isn't in the sense that anytime you get a chance to.
His brother, Lonzo Ball, dealt him, and so maybe a little payback in that regard. We'll see LaMelo in a bit. He's on the bench right now. Lakers with control of the basketball, and Caruso stop and pop for 3 as we welcome him back into the lineup tonight. Miles Bridges has control of it for the Hornets. We'll hook it on over to Devontae Graham. Boy, he means so much to their plans. And now that he's healthy, in fact, the entire roster is healthy for the Hornets. That's going to be a weak side rebound taken by Hayward. This is Graham for 3. They shoot, top 6 in three-point percentage, and they make about 3 more threes than the Lakers per game. And we'll see Graham and LaMelo on the court at the same time. Here's Montrez. He's been a monster in the paint. That bounces.
Biggest lead thus far for